Shifu Raoul. Shifu is the Chinese term for teacher, also happens to be the same word for father. So we are here, guys, to help celebrate Asian Pacific Heritage Month. So just like countries of Asia, representation of doing martial arts and traditional lion dance. Now, the traditional lion dance is very symbolic in the Chinese culture. China is a part of Asia. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do a lion dance, okay? Now, this is not a dragon, these are lions. Okay, so again, this is what we're going to be doing what's called a lion dance. Now, the story goes, back in ancient China, the emperor at the time was having nightmares, having all these bad dreams and nightmares. And in his nightmares, these monsters would scare him, and these ghosts were always scaring him in his dreams. So he'd have these nightmares. So when he would wake up, he wouldn't be a very nice guy because he wouldn't get a good night's sleep. So he always would be in a bad mood. So he finally went and asked his advisors, all his smart people, and he's like, hey, I've been having all these nightmares, or I have these monsters and ghosts are always chasing me. What can I do? And they're like, well, let's see if we do something a little bit different. Maybe let's change things around. Maybe let's see if we change your diet. Maybe if you start exercising a little bit more. Let's see if that helps your dreams. So in turn, as he started eating better and exercising more, he noticed his dreams would change. He still had some of the monsters and ghosts, but now as he noticed, as he was getting healthier, a big furry beast was coming from heaven, and the big furry beast was scaring away all the monsters and ghosts. And every time he ate healthy, and the monsters would come, but instead the furry beast would come and he would chase away and scare away all the monsters. And in turn, he was feeling a lot better, feeling a lot better about himself, and having all this really awesomely good luck all the time. He's like, every time I see this furry animal in my dream, I have really, really good luck. So what the advisors say, well, what you're probably dreaming of is a lion. Now in China, they don't have lions. They have tigers, they have bears, but they don't have lions. So they kind of imagine that this was what a lion looked like. Okay, so again, as you notice, it kind of brought him good luck, and it chased away all the bad ghosts and all the bad monsters that made him feel really, really good. So he's like, you know what, I want to make everybody else feel really, really good with these lions. So what I want to do is I want to make these lions in real life. But they can't bring a real lion in. So what they would do is he had his warriors and his martial artists pretending to be these lions. And they're very symbolic of Chinese New Year, because in Chinese New Year, you want to start off the year with good luck and prosperity. So a lot of times we perform for the Lunar New Year, so that way we can bring good luck and prosperity to the upcoming New Year. And especially in businesses, because people who have businesses, they want to make sure their business is doing good, so they can keep on having their business going a long, long, long time, have lots and lots and lots of money. So a lot of businesses would have the lions do and bring good luck to their businesses, scare away all the ghosts, and that way have good luck. Because sometimes the Chinese believe that if your business is not doing good, it's because you have ghosts in there. So if you go to a restaurant, maybe the restaurant was good, but all of a sudden the restaurant wasn't tasting so good anymore, it's like, oh, they probably got ghosts in there. So what they would do is they would bring the lions in, chase away all the ghosts in real life, and then being able to bring good luck to that restaurant or that business, and have that business make lots and lots of money, okay? So again, it is actually very good luck to be around and be near the lions. Now, it's actually really good luck to touch the lions. If you can touch the lion's nose, or if you can touch the lion's fur, it usually means it's going to bring you guys really good luck in your future. So later on, the lions are going to come out and try to bless you guys and give you guys good luck. So if you get the opportunity to try to touch his nose or touch his fur, like petting a dog or petting a cat, it's going to bring you guys good luck, all right? For those of you guys that want good luck, I don't know, good luck in your grades or good luck on your video games or whatever you guys do. So those of you guys, good luck to maybe get more allowance, something like that. So if you guys do have the lions, see the lions do come near you, you're going to try to be able to see if you can touch the lion. But just like petting a cat, if you get too loud and crazy, the lion's going to walk away from you. But if you're nice and quiet and calm, and then you can see if you're going to be able to pet the lion and get good luck. Now, we live in Las Vegas, so we're always doing shows at casinos. So believe me, in the casinos, everybody's running up to try to touch the lion to get good luck, so that way they go play the slot machines and try to get the slot machines. So everybody in the casino is trying it, but it doesn't work for me. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a traditional lion dance as well as a few demonstrations of Kung Fu. Now again, Kung Fu originated in the country of China. We call ourselves the Lohan because the Lohan was actually a mixed race of martial artists that lived in China, that lived at the Shaolin Temple, and they were the ones that were protectors that they used to go out to help people that were in need. So just like us, we are also a mixed race of different Asian and different other ethnicities. So that's why we call ourselves the Lohan. So without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and demonstrate a little bit of lion dance, a little bit of Kung Fu. And again, when the lions come up, make sure you guys be very calm and see if you're lucky enough to be able to pet the lions. So now guys, we're going to introduce ourselves from the Mohan School of Shaolin, and we're going to present the traditional Chinese lion dance. Alright, okay, so again, we did a few demonstrations. We're going to do a little bit more Kung Fu demonstrations, but again, I want to talk about a little bit of traditional Chinese Kung Fu. Now, Kung Fu's been around for a long, long time, thousands of years, not hundreds of years, thousands of years. It's been around a very, very long time. So again, they use it for health, they use it for self-defense. Now, back in ancient China, the Kung Fu teachers, the masters at the time, when they were developing their Kung Fu styles, thinking about how they wanted to create their Kung Fu styles, they would look for inspirations around them. Okay, look to their environment, and a lot of times in their environment, they had a lot of different animals. So in turn, a lot of times the teachers, the masters, would create their Kung Fu style, mimicking and looking like various different animals. Now, let's see, you guys are a pretty smart crowd. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a few animal demonstrations, and I want to see if you guys can guess which animal the Kung Fu student is demonstrating, okay? So again, I'm going to see if we're going to demonstrate the animal, then I'm going to ask, and I'm going to see if any of you guys can be able to get it. Lately, a lot of the students have been getting it right off the back. Back in the days, I had to give everybody a lot of hints to get them to see if they could think which animal it was. Okay, so now we're going to do a demonstration of a few animal forms. Then I want to see if you guys can be able to guess which one it is. Well, close. How about this young lady over here? Tiger. Oh, that was good. Very good. Tiger. You kind of saw the way you held the hands look like tiger, so that was a pretty good way. And the representation, or the energy and the essence, the power of the tiger is strength using your body. Okay, strengthening your body, okay? All right, now this one might be a little more difficult. Let me see if you guys can guess this one. No, not the gorilla. How was the young man over here? No, not the lion. How was the young lady right there? What was that? No, not the dragon. Well, I'll give you guys a hint. I don't know if you guys still watch Kung Fu Panda. Not Kung Fu Panda, so don't say Panda. It's one of Kung Fu Panda's friends. All right? It's the over here. All right, young lady. What was that? No, not monkey. Kind of close. Young man. Yeah. No, not the snake. Oh, you guys have a little bit of this young lady. No, not the cheetah. I have it over here. Have it over here. Remember, it's one of Kung Fu Panda's friends. No, young lady. No, not the fox. Oh man, you guys are having a hard time with this one. No, not the bear. All right, young man over here. Oh, we got it! Praying mantis! Now, for one, you see that he's holding his hands, and the way he's holding his hands kind of look like the pictures, the feelers of the praying mantis. Okay? He's kind of hopping around, kind of way you see bugs kind of hopping around. Okay? And also, praying mantises have really fast hands. Has anybody here ever seen a praying mantis eat? They're really fast. So if you put a bug in there and a praying mantis, if you look at the bug like he's about to eat it, all of a sudden it's in his hands. It's like, whoa, you can see him grab it. It's automatically just in his hands. His hands are so fast. So just like the way Kendrick is doing his hands really, really fast, okay? All right, we're going to do one more animal demonstration, and then we'll finish off with a few more.
Let's see another one.
very good. Alright, hey, before we get on the line, we're going to take a few recommendations. Now, back in ancient China, they didn't have police where we have police these days. They had the military, but the military was usually busy fighting wars and doing other stuff. So if you live in a town or a little village, you had to protect yourself when bad people came around. So you don't have police, but here, if bad people come around, you call the police, please come, take the bad guys away. Anyway, back in ancient China, they didn't have the police. So bad people came around, it was up to you to protect yourself. So it was really good for everybody to know as much Kung Fu as possible. The reason why, bad people came around, if all of us knew Kung Fu, they wouldn't want to mess with us, they go on to move on to a different part, okay? So now we're going to do a weapons demonstration. Even back in the days, even little guys had to demonstrate with weapons. So now we're going to demonstrate with one of our little guys, one of the more advanced weapon sets.